obey the rules and spend 5 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Let me state that I'm deeply honored and privileged to be part of this great house. Today, I rise not with the pride of victory, but with the solemn weight of destiny. I stand before you as the youngest member of parliament, a son of Kaspul, whose journey has been shaped by pain, promise, and profound responsibility. My election is not just a triumph of youth. It is a testament of the resilience of our people, the power of democracy, and the belief that leadership belongs to those who willing to serve with integrity and courage. Honorable Speaker, this victory carries both joy and unbearable sorrow. I stand here with two fresh graves behind me. My father, who paid the ultimate price for public service, and Baba, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, whose guidance I longed for as I began this journey. Today, I walk forward holding only their memories. May the soil rest lightly upon them, and may their spirits go before me with the fierce grace of ancestors who never bowed to fear. To the Almighty God, I offer my deepest gratitude. His hand has carried me through mourning, through battle, through a campaign that tested every fiber of my being. May my service reflect His wisdom, humility, and justice. Honorable Speaker, I am nothing without those who stood with me. To our party leader, Honorable Dr. Oburu Oginga, your steady hand anchored me when the ground beneath my feet felt uncertain. To the loyal friends of Ogai Mamilambo, led by our ODM chair, Her Excellency Gladys Wanga, you believed in a young, grieving orphan when many had written me off. You wrapped me in courage, loyalty, and a shield of protection when grief and duty collided. I will forever be indebted. I extend heartfelt appreciation to the broad-based fraternity, our members of parliament, MCAs, for standing firmly with me and with the people of Kaspul. To the many leaders, friends, and pillars of strength whose names cannot all be mentioned today, please know that I am profoundly indebted. To my family, thank you for your love, sacrifice, and strength. Honorable Speaker, I rise on the shoulders of generations before me, but I also rise carrying the fire of a new generation that refuses to be silent. Gen Z is rising, grateful for the government's commitment to growing our GDP and strengthening our economy, yet yearning for something deeper. A Kenya where national progress is measured not only in numbers, but in human dignity. We dream of a country where every young person can access decent work, earn a fair income, and support their family with pride. We seek accountability, transparency, and zero tolerance to corruption. A Kenya where public institutions are trusted, where integrity is non-negotiable, and where justice is not a privilege but a right. We long for a nation where opportunity is fair, governance is humane, the environment is protected, and where success is guided by a gross happiness index. A society where citizens are not only economically active, but emotionally safe, socially supported, and able to breathe freely in their own country. This is the Kenya Gen Z believes in. This is the Kenya we are ready to build. Honorable Speaker, my father was not simply taken by fate. He was killed. And as a son, I stand here with a heart that still seeks answers. Honorable Speaker, when my father was taken from us, the wound cut deep. But that was not the first grave I learned to stand beside. I lost my mother, the late Immaculate Adhiambo Amoth, long time before I became the man I am today. I grew up knowing the weight of absence, the ache of needing a parent who is no longer there to guide you, to pray for you, to dream for you. And yet, Honorable Speaker, here I stand, the orphan they thought will break, the boy they expected to fade quietly into grief, but I rise today, carrying their names on my shoulders and their strength in my bones. To my late mother, your son did it. Even when they killed our father, your son still stood. Your son still fought. Your son kept going. I hope today, wherever you rest, you feel proud of the man I'm becoming and the service I'm stepping into. I long for truth, for closure, and for justice. Not the justice of retaliation, but the justice that restores dignity, honors life, and heals broken communities. I seek no revenge. Revenge cannot raise the dead, cannot comfort a grieving family, and cannot build a nation. Instead, I seek healing, reconciliation, and an end to the cycles of violence that have stolen too many fathers, mothers, and children from this country. Today, I honor not only my father, but all those who lost their lives in the violence witnessed during the campaigns. Their memories must strengthen our resolve to
Give him 1 minute.
to be like Kenya, where no family loses a loved one because of politics, and where elections never again leave empty chairs at dinner tables. May their memories become seeds of peace, not bitterness. The levels of violence we witnessed, where even an honorable member of parliament like Honorable Peter Kaluma was attacked on voting day, clearly shows that we must act and act urgently. I thank him for standing with me throughout the campaigns and for standing firmly for democracy during its most trying hour. I invite Kenyans, the government, faith leaders, civil society, and our international partners to work with me on this journey of healing. Let us build a country where political competition never again demands human blood, where democracy is defended by ideas, not intimidation, and where every family, regardless of tribe or party, can live without fear. To the people of Kaspul, I am fully aware of the immense responsibility you have placed upon my shoulders. I promise to be the voice of the widowed mother, the struggling youth, the farmer tending hope in hard soil, and the child yearning for opportunity. I recognize the work before us. I know the urgency of electricity, clean water, modern road networks, and sustained development. These are not ambitions, they are necessities, the foundation upon which dignity and progress stand. Together, we shall walk a transformative journey, one that will redefine Kaspul. A journey where our constituency will no longer be associated with violence, but celebrated as a hub of development, a center of peaceful coexistence, and a thriving economy driven by unity and purpose. Mr. Honorable Speaker, this is not just my assignment, it's a covenant with my people, with my generation, and with the ancestors who walked before us. God bless Kaspul, God bless Kenya. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Njeru Leo wa Muthende.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand here humbled, deeply honored to have been elected as a Member of Parliament for Mbeere North. It was not easy, and I thank God for the opportunity to serve the people of Mbeere North. He stood with me and actually defended my win and therefore the will of the people of Mbeere North. I thank my family, starting with my wife, who stood with me and by my side throughout the campaign. Who stood with me and by my side throughout the campaigns. She stood before women and told them they can have me, and I'm so happy that I came back to her in one piece and unscathed. I thank the President of the Republic of Kenya for his exemplary leadership, and that inspires people like me to get out of our comfort zones to join him in leadership. I thank the Deputy President who came and brought fire to Mbeere North. And by the time he was done, Boyid was actually a greeting in Mbeere North, and it still is today. I thank Cecily Marire, Her Excellency, the Governor of Embu County, who's worked with me throughout the journey and even led the opposition to call me a medicine she's carrying around in Mbeere. And I accepted to be that medicine, but not, and for the problems of Mbeere North. I want to, who was a member in this house, who you know served well with distinction. He actually made it very easy for me to sail through because of the good things he had done for Mbere people and the way he performed in this parliament. To the people of Mbere North, I thank you. I'm deeply honored. And I say, I made pledges, I made promises. I will stay focused in leading you to achieving the goals we set together, one being the bursaries, which are, as we agreed, will be equitably distributed, the free day secondary school, fighting for our roads, as I did this morning when I visited the Director General for Kera, and legislation. As you can see, I'm here today, ready to serve you, and oversight even the national government CDF. I will be a good steward and ensure that every shilling is spent well to your benefit. I want to appreciate the people of Mbere North again for sustaining a good campaign period, despite provocation by opponents who came and left a trail of insults and injuries. But I say we stood firm, and I stand here today as a testament of a peaceful people who are ready to be served and who are ready to stay within government. To my colleagues in this honorable house, I promise to work with you. I promise to be a good member, to contribute to debates. And as we break, I want to wish you all good holidays with your families, even as we take a rest and come back ready to serve our people. Honorable Speaker, I want to say that my campaigns were not easy. In fact, if you noticed, a man who served in your seat was filmed while almost decapitating a young man. I want to say, in as much as we have opposition and we differ, I want to say it's good to apply restraint, especially for members of this house. We are called honorable members, and I want to say, as a man who witnessed that before elections and post-election, post my election, I will stand firm to ensure that that doesn't happen, that does not happen to my people. I thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, and I promise to serve my people and fulfill the promises I made, which were many, so that all who voted for me and those who even didn't vote for me find fairness in my leadership. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Omudende. That man you are referring to is not only my classmate, but also roommate. And I have absolutely nothing with what he did. Omondi Moses Okoth.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise with deep gratitude to the people of Ugunja for entrusting me with a mandate in the recently concluded by-election, which were conducted in a peaceful and democratic manner. Their confidence in me is both humbling and inspiring. And their confidence also has also taught me a lesson of resilience and inclusivity. Mr. Speaker, I also understand my appreciation to my opponents, who are 9 in total. Their participation enriched the democratic process and ensured that the campaigns were vibrant, competitive, and reflective of the will of the people. Mr. Speaker, our Constitution envisaged dialogue, collaboration, coalitions as instruments of unity. The broad-based coalition that brought together my party, ODM, and our president exemplifies this vision. It steered our republic away from the moments of uncertainty and reset the path toward peace and stability, paving way for the transformative development across the country. Mr. Speaker, in Ugunja, we are already witnessing tangible progress. I must mention to this House that the President recently, a few months ago, was in Ugunja and launched a mega water project that is serving the two constituencies. The project is known as Ukwala Sega Water and Sanitation Project, which has really brought a lot of changes because, as you are aware, water is really a basic utility or commodity. Mr. Speaker, as I stand here today, there are quite a number of projects that have been earmarked by the national government for implementation. There is the currently ongoing construction of a modern market in Sidindi Market. We also have a road known as Sidindi, Sigomre, Masiro, which has equally been earmarked for tarmac, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, as a member of Parliament for Ugunja, I have no reservation whatsoever to support this government, known as the progress government. Mr. Speaker, these initiatives, I'm sure that they will spur economic growth, enhance accessibility, and uplift the livelihoods. Mr. Speaker, the progress government also elevated my former boss, the CS for Energy and Petroleum, Opio Wandai, who was a dedicated, development-oriented leader to national responsibilities in clean and sustainable energy programs. His example sets a standard for me, and I'm determined to uphold and build upon that legacy in Ugunja. For records, members, Omondi, who is now before you, has been the manager for constituency since 2013. And that has given me leverage on development agenda. So, in conclusion, Mr. Speaker, I pledge not to disappoint the people of Ugunja. My mission is to shape a vision that promotes continuous development, strengthen my oversight and administrative roles, and ensures that the sustainable development goals are localized and realized within our constituency. Mr. Speaker, thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Omondi. Ndakwa David Asman, Malava.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I rise today with deep humility and profound gratitude to deliver my maiden speech in this August House. I thank the Almighty God for granting me the opportunity and the privilege in this August House. Mr. Speaker, I also have the honor to be standing here as a representative of the Malava constituency. I extend my sincere appreciation to the voters of Malava constituency from all wards, mentioning West Kabras, East Kabras, South Kabras, Chimuche, Shiruku Mugai, Manda Shivanga, and Patali Chekulo. Mr. Speaker, I am deeply honored by their confidence, and I commit myself to serving with integrity, intelligence, and unwavering dedication. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like also to acknowledge the County Assembly of Kakamega led by Speaker Namasi James, where I have served as a member of the County Assembly for West Kabras and also as a leader of minority for 8 years. Mr. Speaker, I also acknowledge my family who has given me the support, my party leader, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the Speaker of the National Assembly who is dedicated, Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, Prime Cabinet Secretary, who has been a mentor to me all through, and the entire leadership of the party, UDA, my campaign team, and also the entire broad-based government whose sacrifices made this journey possible. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also want to acknowledge my predecessors, Werangai Masinde, Buruti Nabwera, Joshua Ngatia, Soida Shitanda, Malulu Injendi, may his God rest, soul in eternal peace, who served this constituency before me, and I recognize their contribution, and I pledge to build upon their foundation that they laid. Honorable members, I stand here not merely as an individual, but as a voice for the aspiration and struggles that we go through and hopes of the people of Malava constituency who have elected me. My constituency faces challenges that require urgent and collective actions. Among them is poor facility in education, impassable roads, struggling agriculture, especially in the sugar sector, lack of electricity, and poor health facilities, lack of piped water, unemployment among the youth, an empowered, vulnerable group of women and people living with disabilities, among others. It is my firm commitment, Mr. Speaker, sir, to champion legislation, policies and development initiatives that uplift the living standards of our people and contribute to the prosperity of this nation. My vision, Mr. Speaker, is anchored in transparency, accountability, and service delivery. I affirm my commitment to be a servant leader to the people of Malava, and I promise to remain accessible to my constituency, to uphold the dignity of this House, and work tirelessly for the unity and progress of our beloved nation. I pledge to approach my duties with humility, to listen more, to learn from those who walked this path before me in performing these duties of legislation, oversight, and representation. I thank you, Honorable Speaker. I thank you, honorable members. I thank the people of Malava for having elected me, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, honorable members for Mbeere North, Malava, Ugunja, and Kaspul for your maiden statements in the House. Next, when we resume, you'll now be at liberty to participate in any and every debate in the House, subject to your relevance. And at that time, you are also open to points of order and any other interruptions that your members, colleagues may wish, if and when they feel you have gone the wrong way. And I wish you a good journey in the politics of this House. I was at where you are in 1992 in this House. As I wish you a long, fruitful journey. When all of you came to see me, I told you in this House, identify people who can mentor you. We have seniors here who can mentor you, who can assist you in getting to know the standing orders. Don't pick negative activities of howling in the House, or sometimes resisting when the chair tells you point of order, you persist on remaining upstanding and gesturing menacingly at others. That is not how you grow in politics. I'm not pointing out at any member. I'm just saying that I expect nothing less. To whom more is given, much more is expected. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.